LocatorIQ is the all-in-one tool we use as apartment locators, but the question is, can someone use LocatorIQ to start getting into house sales outside of apartment locating? So in just a moment, we're going to hop on my computer and I'm going to show you how LocatorIQ can not only help you take your locator business to the next level, but it's perfectly set up to help you make the most out of converting your renter clients into potential house buying leads as well. So if you're a realtor or you're a locator that would like to continue to work with your apartment clients and help them buy a house, the strategy we're using and we're teaching is warming them up through a 1-year nurture and sending them information over email, text, voicemail drops on why buying new construction is actually better and how there are large concessions offered by new home builders that can help them with down payment, closing costs. Actually, this house right now, I bought brand new. This was a build by Lennar and Icon, the 3D printed house builder. And for me, at the time, where interest rates are 7%, this builder gave me a ridiculously good deal on this house. Get this. They bought down my interest rate from the standard 7% down to 3.75% fixed because we had an over 770 credit score. They completely covered all of my closing costs. So my closing costs were 0 on this house, on top of buying down the fixed interest rate for me. And on top of that, they had an additional incentive where my first 3 months, they paid for the mortgage interest. So I got like 40% off my bill for the mortgage for 3 months. That's insane. And the thing is, I offered less than the sales price and they accepted, right? And so you can do the same thing for your clients. What we're teaching at NAL is obviously apartment locating because it's easier, but kind of nurturing your clients to start thinking about new home construction is really beneficial so they can live through an experience that I went through buying this house. And here's the thing, the reason we're pushing new home construction over like resale is because of the advantages. New home construction's easier. You're dealing with a team, not just a listing realtor that sometimes can be incompetent. I mean, you're a real estate agent, sometimes that happens with resale. Whereas a new home builder, there's one staff helping your client, another staff, another colleague, a manager, a district manager. So you have a whole team helping them decide on a house in the entire neighborhood. So this translates into easier realtor work when you deal with new home construction over resale. And here's the thing, as long as you're representing them, if they choose a house that you showed up or another house in the entire neighborhood of that new home builder, most builders still pay you on that. How amazing is that, right? And so that's why we're teaching, hey, let's start nurturing our apartment locator clients to start thinking about new home construction, thinking about the concessions and just the deals. And then the reality is that, when you're a new home builder like Lennar or KB Home or DR Horton, even some of these custom builders like Dries, Pulte, the thing is, they're such a large company and they have a lot of houses that they need to sell. So other than someone selling their one resale home, they might be emotionally attached to the price point and everything. The new home builders just want to sell a house. They have hundreds, thousands to sell. So you can negotiate better, and that's how you truly get a better concession for your clients. And then it's just easier work in general, right? So I'm going to show you how LocatorIQ will, number one, automatically nurture your clients that you close as an apartment locator through a 1-year nurture sequence. We're going to show you that here in just a second if you stick with us. And then how we're really automating everything with ChatGPT that sends a unique text and email every single month. And then how we're organizing it on a separate house buying pipeline directly inside of LocatorIQ. So without lifting a finger, when you normally tag your apartment locator clients approved the way you just should for good organization, it's going to fire off the house selling automation, nurture them for a year. And then if they reply back that they're interested in buying a house, because of the automation that lives while you sleep, it's going to put them neatly inside of a house buying pipeline. So let's hop on my laptop right now and I'm going to show you how this all works using LocatorIQ, just one tool. All right, let's get to it. Hey there, this is a really good question. Okay, so what if I wanted to represent home buyers as well as relocating? So apartment locating, is the IQ database suitable for both? Yeah, absolutely. Let me just show you right now what I'm talking about. So this is LocatorIQ. This is what's really cool. Let me show you the pipeline. This is where everything gets organized, all the client lifecycle stages and everything, okay? So let's start by new leads. When you're using IQ, if someone texts you, calls you, leaves a voicemail, emails you, sends you a Facebook message, sends you an Instagram message, sends you a Google My Business message, no matter what happens, or they click on an ad of yours, everyone gets put into new leads as a new lead, and you can see them right here as a client card, okay? Now, you're gonna work them, hopefully you have systems that book a call with them, and then you close them as a locator. So you move them along this life cycle. If they ghost you, IQ automatically notices, puts them in ghosting so you know who's ghosting you. We set that up in an automation. If they don't reply for like 10 days or X amount of days, it just automatically puts them into ghosted. So this is giving you really good transparency. Then you move them through the life cycle stages. They booked a call, they attended the call, now send them the list, they applied, so follow up with them, and then yay, they're approved, right? In this stage, when you tag the client approved, you just click on the client card, tag them approved, the way you normally should, so you can separate your new leads and then tag all the contacts, the ones that have been approved or closed. So you would do this anyways for good organization. But when you do that, an automation fires off, and let me show you that automation. It is inside of automations. Notice that you don't need multiple tools to do everything. It's all in IQ. So you go in here, okay, click here, and then this fires the long-term automations, okay? And so what's happening is you can create your own emails and text if you want. We did it for you right here. And then there's also this brand new as of yesterday, ChatGPT powered responses. And this nurtures them while they're living in their lease term. It nurtures them. It'll send them a text and an email and a voicemail drop if you want every single month. You can delete the voicemail if that's too much. But every single month, it'll send them that, and it'll give them renter advice. Hey, put your AC at 75 during the day to save. Use blackout curtains to save on electricity, whatever. ChatGPT is giving them advice every month. Now, towards month 9, 10, and 11, where they might, renew again or want another apartment, ChatGPT or your automation is going to talk to them about, hey, have you considered new home construction? It's so much better to buy a house. There's down payment assistance specials right now. Reach out to me. So all of that is communicating with every single lead that you've ever tagged approved automatically while you sleep. And it's warming them up for the idea of buying a house. And if they do reply back, all you got to do is tag them like, okay, they're interested in a house. Okay. And then when you do that, when you tag them that, it'll move them into its own pipeline. Like this is your main pipeline we just talked about. We have a house buying pipeline here. It's already pre-made. So when that happens, they get moved into here, new house buyer lead, and it's the whole process again. They book the call, they attended the call, a mortgage application. If that's approved, okay, they're pre-approved. They got the pre-approval letter. Then it's like they're touring the new home communities. We like new homes at NAL the way we teach our agents because it's way easier than resale. And if they choose one house in the entire neighborhood or like a sister neighborhood, like KB Home or DR Horton or something, right? Or Pulte Homes, whatever. If they choose a house in the whole community, you still get credit for the sale. So, and then you have a lot of people and it's new, there's a warranty. So we like working with new homes over resale where you're dealing with like some weird realtor listing agent, right? And so anyways, everything is like all the communications on automations, they talk to them about new home construction, new builders. That's kind of the angle we're teaching because it's easier. Everything we teach is easier. That's the whole point. Okay. So then now they're here touring. If you send an offer, great. You put them in offer set and then closing date. Congratulations, you closed the house. So yes, IQ can handle this. It's already pre-made. I hope this was helpful. All right. Bye-bye.